Hello. Hi, everyone. Let me know how you're doing tonight, or say hi in the chat. Let me know if you're new. I'm Lauren. If you have never been in a class with me before, welcome. And welcome to everyone who is joining us again. Maybe you are new as far as like October's series, or you've been around doing these series with me and with all of us. All right. Hello to Lakshmi. Hi, guys. Oh, Sandy, I am glad to hear that you are getting better. Hopefully. Yes. I just like people chatting. That way we can get just community flowing, you know? Hello and welcome. Just reading some of these. Wonderful. Yes, I missed you guys last week as well. So we have tonight's Earth meditation, and then we have next week. Next week is going to be half meditation and half like it's like a skills class with mindfulness skills for stress reduction. So that's going to be more like tangible tools. Okay, great. Wonderful. Welcome, everyone. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with a quick sound check because I do play music in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and play some music, and you are going to let me know, please, if you need it up, down, or if it's good. Okay. So this should just be faint in the background. Let me know if you need to turn it up or down or good. Cool. Seeing some good and perfects. Awesome. Wonderful. Yeah. So this music, this meditation music, it goes like in and out, and then it's going to switch songs. So if any point you hear silence, that's normal. So tonight, and then someone said maybe up a notch or two. Okay, I'll put up just a tiny, tiny bit because everyone was saying perfect. So tonight we have an earth meditation, and really what that is we're just going to have earth as a theme for the, I guess, parts of this meditation that we are doing. We're going to be connecting our energy with the earth. We are going to do what is called an earth breathing. We are going to do a guided visualization where we're using a lot of our imagination in this and mental focus to promote relaxation and almost create this like story in our mind. We're going to be doing mind-body awareness, a physical body scan, gratitude. I feel like these meditations are always like a journey. So we've got a lot of good things going on tonight. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to close the chat for now. And you can find yourself a comfortable place to sit, whether that is sitting down on the ground like I am, or maybe you are in a chair with your feet flat on the floor, or maybe you're even lying down. Whatever you prefer, just get comfortable so you don't have to fidget or wiggle around. Okay. You can go ahead and also relax your shoulders, allow them to fall away from your ears. Place your hands so your arms can relax. You can feel the weight of your arms. And gently close your eyes if you'd like. Just take a moment to tune in to this present moment, being here with yourself. Allowing yourself to transition from whatever you were doing before right now to this moment. Bringing your awareness to the way that you're breathing naturally. Not having to change the way that you're breathing, just noticing without judgment where the flow of your breath goes. Feel the air go in through your nose, traveling down to expand your rib cage on all sides. Lungs expand and follow the flow of the breath out through the mouth. And as we witness ourselves breathing, we witness ourselves being alive. Taking this time to just simply be. Just noticing yourself breathing. And if throughout this meditation your mind travels away from you, that's completely okay. Just notice it as gently as if you were tapping a feather to a bubble, and then bring it back to whatever you were concentrating on. And now, as we notice the physical sensation of ourselves breathing, we can also notice the parts of our body that are contacting the surface that we're sitting on. We can feel the earth's gentle pull of gravity pulling us towards the earth's core. Really feeling the weight of your body press into that surface. And we can almost imagine that this gentle pull of gravity is Earth's way of embracing us and loving us. And now tuning back into your breath. Deepening your breath now in through the nose. Send the air deep into the belly. All the air in, all the air out. Really fully empty and fully fill up. Taking slow, deep breaths in through the nose and slow, deep breaths out through the mouth. Now we can try a breathing pattern called earth breathing. We're going to breathe in through the nose for 5 counts. And then we hold our breath at the top for 5 counts. And then we breathe slowly out through the mouth for 5 counts. So let's try this together and I'll count you through. Breathing in through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold it at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out slowly through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and return to normal breathing. So that's one round of earth breath. We're going to try this at our own speed, so you can count on your own. Beginning now, breathing in Holding your breath for 5. And let it out through the mouth for 5. Good. Breathing in for 5. Holding it. And breathing out. Continuing on your own for a couple of rounds. And if your mind travels away from you, just notice that it has and bring it back to starting over with a new round of breathing in for 5, holding for 5, and out for 5. And once you finish your last round here, you can return to normal breathing. So what we're going to do now, we're going to ground ourselves and center ourselves by connecting to Earth's energy. So if you're seated in a chair with your feet on the floor, we're going to focus on the feet. But if you're sitting down on the floor, if you're lying down, we're going to focus on the tailbone. I want you to imagine that coming out of your feet or your tailbone are tree roots. And these tree roots reach into the floorboards, and they're reaching for the earth, making their way down into the room beneath you, reaching and stretching to the next floor and beyond, wherever you are in your house, wherever you're at, reaching through the concrete, reaching through the soil and clay and rock. Imagine what this feels like, connecting your own body into the soil of the earth, reaching further and further around boulders and large rocks, all the way to the earth's core. Bright, shining light as your roots reach the center, connecting you, grounding you. Feel the weight of your body press into the floor, the surface you're sitting on. And as we connect to the earth, an exchange happens where we can give the earth any sort of conflict inside of our body, any sort of suffering, any sort of negative or heavy emotions or thoughts that we no longer want to hold or are no longer serving us. We can imagine these energies that we want to give to the earth to be transmuted as a color inside of our body, wherever they live. Maybe that energy that's tense or heavy is in our chest. Maybe it lives in our jaw, our back, our shoulders, or our hips, maybe in our hands. Imagine that this energy that we want to give away and release and let go is coming from all those parts of our body, collecting in the center of us. Really visualize and imagine this. And then after it collects in the center, it's going to move down your body, down to your feet, down to your tailbone, whatever you're focusing on. And that energy that you're letting go of, you imagine it leaving your body, going down those roots, reaching and stretching, connecting to the earth. And you can imagine the earth taking that energy away that you want to let go of out of those roots to be transmuted for the greater good of all. Actually imagine this. Imagine you're releasing what's no longer serving you, what's too heavy to hold. And if you're able to let go in this moment just for a second, you can feel a little bit lighter in your shoulders or your chest or your stomach. And as you imagine that color energy leaving your body and exchanging with the earth, we can now imagine that we are going to kind of drink up with our roots that white, healing, peaceful light from the earth's core. Imagine that healing light traveling up those roots through the bedrock and the clay and the soil up to the cement of your house or the building that you're in, up into the rooms of your house, into the floorboard that you are sitting on or your feet are on. And your body is going to drink up that light, the healing, grounding, peaceful, loving energy from the earth. And imagine that white light kind of just taking up your body from your legs to your stomach and chest, going down your arms. You're glowing. You're glowing. You feel lighter. And you feel this warming sense of peace or relaxation. You take a deep breath in. You audibly sigh it out. Again, deep breath in and audibly sigh. One more big deep breath. Audibly sigh. Good. And just sit with yourself in a moment of silence. Releasing any parts of your body that are tense, like your jaw or your shoulders. Just sitting here. And now we're going to mentally transport ourselves into a calming place in nature. I want you to imagine that you're in a field of grass. and you don't have any shoes on. You're walking barefoot. And you feel the grass beneath you. And you feel the soil and a couple of smooth rocks. And you take a look around and you notice this clear blue sky. And you feel the sun on your face. And you feel a breeze brush by your skin, encouraging you to take a deep breath. And as you're walking, you walk over to a nearby tree. As you make your way to the tree, you feel the tree's roots underneath your feet. You place a hand on the tree, imagining what the bark would feel like. Placing both hands on the tree. And just staying here for a moment, looking up the branches and leaves. Maybe you notice a bird in the tree. You notice the beauty of the leaves rustling as the wind blows through them. Take a deep breath in again. And you breathe out. Now you walk over through the grass again to a nearby body of water. And the waters are calm. You bend your knees to reach down into the water. Imagine yourself feeling the water on your fingertips. Imagine the temperature. Imagine the sound of running water. Just grazing over rocks and pebbles. And now you stand up slowly, walking in the grass once again to a nearby patch of flowers. And you decide to sit down in this flower patch. Notice all the colors around you and how beautiful they are. Notice how this moment right now is beautiful. And as you sit in the grass and the flowers, we can imagine that there's a flowery vine that's growing around our legs, gently and lovingly surrounding us as it winds up our body, up to our shoulders, embracing us and giving us a hug. Imagine what that would feel like right now to kind of just be gently held by the earth. And we can relax. Everything in this moment right now is perfect the way it is. Noticing ourselves breathing. Noticing any parts of our body like our chest or shoulders feel relaxed and calm and soothed. breathing in and out a few times. And we can imagine that that vine unravels us, goes back to the ground. And in our mind's eye, we open our eyes to look around at the nature, using our senses to fully experience that moment. And it reminds us how every day, all the time, we are surrounded by beautiful things. And that the experience of beauty in the simple everyday things is love. The experience of love. Finding joy in things like this. I want you to take a deep breath in and kind of just come back to our body and say goodbye for now to that place in nature in our mind. And just begin to wiggle our toes a little bit, bringing a little bit of movement to our feet, bringing a little bit of movement to our fingers, waking our body up. And whenever you're ready, there is no rush. We can slowly blink open our eyes. All right. I'm going to slowly turn down the music. Okay. So how are you feeling? And if you're still kind of laying there or you're sitting in your chair, no rush to wake yourself up. Let me know how you're doing. I see sleepy, relaxed, good kind of sleepy, peaceful. Thank you. Thank you for being here, relaxed and ready for bed. I feel like this is a really good thing to do before we go to sleep, right? Relaxed, calm, peaceful. Perfect. Ready for bed out here on the East Coast. That's great. Amazing. So, one thing I also wanted to note is these are long meditations. They really are. If you feel like you struggle sometimes to just kind of still concentrate to what I'm saying or concentrate on your breath or the visualization and your mind travels away from you, that is 100% normal and expected and natural, and that's okay. This really is a long meditation. You're meditating for like a solid 25 minutes. So good for you for being here, regardless of how much you're able to concentrate or quiet your mind. Even showing up is just like the best thing. You're always welcome here to do whatever you want. As far as like how much you are listening and concentrating. I felt like a fairy. I'm reading a comment. I felt like a fairy in the woods. This was your best. Oh, that's great. That's so good. Thank you guys for the thank yous. thank you for being here. So, as I said, next week is going to be some stress reduction tools, mindfulness based, as well as another breathing, muscle relaxation, meditation in the beginning. Wow, this is really cool. People are saying this is my favorite one. So that is all I have for you tonight. I feel like we won't be able to make next week's class. That's okay. You will receive the recordings still. So yeah. Jessica, do you have anything to say?
I just wanted to say thank you so much, Lauren. Another wonderful class. And I will be sending out the recording tomorrow, and I will send it out. If anybody needs the last session, let me know. And I hope that you can all attend next week's. And if you can't, register anyway, because I will send out the recording to everyone who registered. Thank you so much, Lauren. That was wonderful.
Yes, you are welcome. You're so welcome. I thank you for having me here. Someone is asking, will you be doing more classes in the future?
I think we were just talking about that, and I think we're looking at like a series each quarter of the year. So we will be looking at like a winter series sometime around February or March. So definitely check your local library. Check your local library's calendar if you're from Tewksbury or Andover or Chelmsford, and we will post it there.
Okay, everyone, have a wonderful rest of your night, and I hope you have a good night's sleep. And just take this relaxing moment into the rest of your night with you. Okay, have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you next week. Good night, everyone. Bye.
Good night. Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you.